Hello and welcome, Zevlin here, and I'm excited today to bring you a new Let's Play of Europa Universalis IV, but today it's going to be with the Extended Timeline mod. Now this mod takes you from the year 58 all the way to the year 9999, with several interesting bookmarks, starting here with the Roman-Parthian War in February 1st of 58, all the way to present day, with several different bookmarks in between, such as the First and Second World War. I decided to start in the year 58, and I'm going to see if I can take on the Roman Empire as a barbarian tribe. Actually, one of the barbarian tribes that was responsible, there were many, but one of the tribes responsible for bringing down Rome, it's the Vandals. Led by Qweytr, they originally started invading across the Danube, and then made a push across the Rhine, ending up down in Spain. They crossed the Straits of Gibraltar and ended up setting up shop in northern Africa, causing all sorts of problems for the Romans. It's pretty interesting barbarian history there. All kind of happened within Qweytr's lifetime, so they did a lot of work in one dude's lifetime. So I'm interested in playing as them and seeing if I can sort of recreate what they did. Not directly. I'm not going to directly invade Rome. I'm planning on gathering some strength first. So let's take a look and see what the Vandals have. They have the general German ideas that you get in normal Europa Universalis, as most of the German HRE countries. And those would be your starting ideas: national tax modifier plus 10%, and mercenary cost minus 10%. So I'll be able to use mercenaries to kind of supplement my armies when I fight big wars, and maybe get a kickstart, being able to fight countries that are the same size or maybe a little bigger than me. So that's pretty nice. When I do fill up all of the German ideas here, I will get a tech cost of minus 5%. So I could kind of strive towards those first three ideas and then still catch up. So that's kind of nice. That may be something that plays into my strategy a little bit. I may lean towards getting the ideas a little faster. We'll kind of see. I haven't even loaded up a game with this particular country yet, so we'll have to see what kind of position they're in. So it should be exciting. Let's go ahead and do a brief look through of the German ideas. Production efficiency plus 10%, a little bit extra money. Here's a trade income, trade power, and trade income modifier, so extra money through trade, which is kind of interesting for Germans because they're not in a very good position to trade. The trade node ends over here. So I may be trying to fight this way to pick up a good strong spot to end that trade node and then vary it this way, but again, we'll have to see. Diplomatic reputation plus 2, it's nice. Get some alliances. Little tiny bit easier. National revolt risk, so if I expand a little too fast, that'll help out. Being able to convert people, always helpful. Diplomatic relations plus 1, so 1 extra ally or vassal. That is always very helpful. And yearly prestige, a little extra prestige is quite nice. So let's go ahead and jump into the game and see how we're set here. I have played a little bit of this from 58. I played as the Picts up here, and I was able to actually take over Great Britain, and I was kind of waiting for a long time. I was going to be able to form Great Britain, which is kind of fun. I started kind of invading over here into the German territory too. So let's take a look at our country. So we start off with 15 guys. That's actually pretty strong, and I still have room for 5 more. So we already have 4 horses. That's going to be good enough. I just need some more guys. Let's go ahead and start off by building 5 guys. Here's an interesting thing. First of all, let's just take a quick look at some of the changes with the timelines. Just a brief overview. So there's a lot more religions. The Germanic religion gives plus 20% morale of armies, a land force limits modifier plus 20%, land maintenance modifier minus 10%, and a local missionary strength of +2. So we're going to be able to have big armies that convert and fight very well. It also has this other little perk where you can select a deity. Now, I get to select any one of these, and they last for as long as my ruler lives. We are a tribe, which the ruler reigns until death. It's sort of like a kingdom. So, let's see, we get trade power modifier minus 100%. Oh, that's not fantastic. Manpower increase plus 1,000, so that's just a direct 1,000 here before modifiers. And national manpower modifier plus 75%. So we just have a ton of manpower. So there's going to be some very quick early wars here. Let's see. I'll be setting up some diplomacy. I'll have to figure out who I want here. Let's take down our maintenance. Let's see what that looks like. I could hire some advisors. Inflation, missionary strength. I don't think I need to convert anybody. I had 100% religious unity. Better relations over time. That only really affects negative. So if I, say, get aggressive expansion, something like that, anything that's a negative, it'll help it bring back to 0. It doesn't increase anything that's from 0 up into the positives. Spy offensive, I may be fabricating some claim. That may be worthwhile. I'm more interested in down here what I have. Reinforced speed. Not that great. I'm going to grab 1. I definitely want my military tech to stay high as possible, basically. Let's look at Rome. Rome only has 6 military. We have 2, so we have a long way to go. I don't remember where I was as the picks. Can I see that? 2? Okay. So I did sort of start catching up if I played my cards right, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. All right, let's take a look. We're still making a little bit of money. Admin. I can't afford anybody right now. I may not even get anybody. Let's just make some money. Ideas have changed. So, you get extra ideas, 2 extras. And as you can see, right here is the tech. I'll switch back to tech in a second, but right here at 12 tech, I just said I was at 2, and then up to 74. Yeah, the tech is definitely scaled up in this game because it's a lot longer time to play, so it takes a while to get some of these techs. It's kind of stretched out a little bit thin, but the pace seems okay from what little bit I've played so far. So I don't get my first idea until idea 12, so I'm not going to be getting an idea for quite a while. But that's fine. I may be getting a guy then, because I kind of want that, but I'm going to go ahead and switch everything to military. That's going to be the way we play at first. See, I could form the German nation. I could do the reformed government here, which will give me a feudal monarchy. I have to have administrative tech of at least 17. Let's see, tech reform. At least technology 19. What does it give me? Western. So I can westernize. So that's actually pretty nice. What does this do? Vandal becomes the new primary culture. That seems interesting. I'm not sure why I'd pick that. I don't know. We'll have to explore that later. And then there's this Feast for Woden thing. It's stability cost, missionary strength, and morale of armies. It's just something you can pay a little bit of ducats and some admin points to get some bonuses. So that brings us to technology. Again, here it goes very, very high. As you can see here, 12 to 74. If you get your last idea at 74, something like this goes all the way to 99. So you get a little bitty chunks as you go through, and it's kind of spread out a little bit more than it is in the base game. So we'll be exploring that a little bit more. in the future. So that brings us back to where I was a minute ago with these bonuses. So as a Germanic tribe, I get to pick a deity. And again, this lasts for my ruler's lifetime. So I need to really kind of pick what I'm going to be doing with my ruler's lifetime. And with this particular ruler's lifetime, I'm going to be expanding my empire. So let's take a look at these. You could do infantry compatibility plus 20%. That's very strong. And 5% already a strong candidate. Morale of armies and core creation. I am expanding. The core creation cost would be very, very nice. I may consider that one. You get land leader shock and fort defense. It's a little bit more defensive. The land leader shock is amazing. Diplomatic relations plus 3 and better relations over time. I mean, if I get into a point where I'm vassalizing everybody, that would be very, very nice. Save me definitely a lot, up to 3 diplomatic power a month, which would be awesome. You have production efficiency and manpower recovery speed. So if I ever get to a point where I'm kind of wanting to set back and, you know, just kind of soak in some money, which happens, redo my manpower, that definitely has happened and does happen occasionally. Maybe if I get a ruler right after a big war, or my ruler dies during a big war, I may decide to grab this one. Land attrition minus 10, goods produced nationally plus 10 or plus 0.10. Yeah, that's probably on the bottom of my priority list personally. Land attrition minus 10. I mean, maybe if I'm fighting up into Russia or something, it'd save a little bit of manpower. This, I'm not sure how that would be calculated in. I mean, if I'm a huge country, then yeah, that might be a big perk. I may have to pick that up with an old ruler someday that you know, when my country gets a little bigger, see how big of a difference that makes. I am quite partial to this 20% ability and 5% discipline, however. I'm kind of small, so I don't think I'm going to be grabbing huge chunks of land. So that's not going to be, this core creation cost isn't going to be a huge bonus. So I'm just going to pick this one. Move on. So my infantry fights a little better, which is going to be the bulk of my army. And discipline affects both offense and defense. So I'll fight a little better on both fronts there. We have Germanic Troops. Pretty pitiful at first, actually. Like these, fully defensive, no offense whatsoever. They do have +1 shock, which is nice. My troops over the Picts, their troops, they only had morale. So the only thing I could do, I was killing almost no one. I was just breaking their morale over and over and over again. It got quite frustrating. So that is pretty nice that I do have a little offensive morale there. Offensive damage. See my cavalry here? Only morale. So in my next technology, I will definitely be switching over to Barbarian Horsemen and get a little bit of shock value there. So not quite yet. Let's set up our what kind of mission? Improve prestige, improve relations with, I want to say macaroni. That's not it though. Marco Manni, I assume. All right, who's that? Marco Manni. Let's look at. Yeah, nobody's really anything. Oh, there's some rivals. So let's take a look. Who has us rivaled? Burgundy. I have a feeling they could get quite strong with their Burgundian ideas. I could look at those. They're pretty strong. Even in the base game, they're pretty strong. Pomerania. That's actually quite nice because then I could just fight them and get to the coast. I don't think anybody really has anything. Let's see. The Goths. They're... So basically, these three right here have rivaled me. And where are you? And this one has rivaled me. So I think what I'd like to do, I think Saxony would be a good... Let's see, Lombardia, Frisia. So I could rival this one to get a little bit of bonus with them faster. Definitely want Pomerania. I think I could ignore the Goths for now. Because I definitely want... Alright, so let's do... Oh my gosh, so many choices. Definitely Pomerania. I want some C-axis. Where are they? Burgundy. Pomerania. Okay. Definitely Burgundy, because I want to trim them down. I don't want to let them get too big. And to build a little bit with Saxony, Hermundery. Probably slaughtering that. But that's okay. I'm going to start improving relations. Can I just grab an alliance right off the bat? Alright. I don't think I have any Casus Belli, so there's nothing I can do there. I like having all these open. I'm not sure why. I have no Casus Belli. So, let's just start embargoing. Why not? I don't think I can even, like, trade at all, really. So they're taken. Let's look at our trade real fast. So, I do have a guy here. And let's see if I can even transfer. See, I have like 0 trade range because of tech. I have to tech up a little bit before I have any trade range. So let's look at this. Trade range 25. I bet this is bigger than 25 away. So I may not even be able to do that. We can let it tick ahead and we can see if he comes back. If he comes back automatically, it's too far away. So I still don't have a mission. Conquer Krakow. Where's that? It's right over here somewhere. Burgundy. Krakow. So, my not rival, but it's a plus 10 base tax. I mean, holy crap. They have no... Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. Because by taking this, I'm going to get that one. This one I'm planning on moving towards. But this one gives me a claim. So I'm going to do that. So I have a claim. And I'm kind of considering a day 1 war. I got some troops coming. I'm making some money. They may not be able to get an alliance in time. I mean, it can't be a day 1 war. It's got to be at least a day 3 war. So let's let this tick forward. Maybe they'll get an alliance. Maybe we can reevaluate. Okay, so we have an alliance with Saxony now. Alright, there is our guy. They have an alliance with the Goths. Yeah. I have to have an opinion with them. Come on. Alright, let's just royal marriage first. Let this tick forward. And now I'll be able to offer the alliance because now I have a positive relation with them. Let's go back to Saxony. And on March 2nd, I'll be able to do something with them. Who else? Relation with Saxony. Okay, Saxony wants a royal marriage. That is okay. What about you? Are you friendly? And are you rivaled with anybody I like or... Lombardy? Yes, this looks like another safe alliance here. I can only have 2 relations, though. Okay, 2 relations is fine. I'll... Saxony and... Marco Manni. I'll never remember how to say that right. Alright, let's look into what I can do next. Let's look at our leader. See, he's 50. He's okay. I have no legal heir. That's not good. I don't want to make him a leader yet. We'll hold on. Not quite declaring war yet. I probably should. I could probably smash their army fairly fast. Let's keep establishing our relationships here. Let's see, does Pomerania have allies yet? I kind of want to go to my... Okay, Pomerania, Burgundy. Let's go Burgundy. Issue embargo. And... who's my other guys? Hermunduri. Oh yeah, these guys. Let's issue embargo with you. And that should probably increase our trade a little bit. Did we get... yeah, see, our merchant came back. So he's too far away. This next trade node over here is too far away until we get some more Diplotech. So we're issuing... we have embargoes on everybody we can. Trade income minus 10% just because it's classical error. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Let's see, what... manpower 16. So I'm going to want to move some of these guys away, so they don't get attrition. I'm going to hold a festival. Stability cost. Morale of armies. I may as well grab it for the morale of armies. And here's another thing with this mod. Is you start out with some policies. So I could grab this guy and get a lot of alliances, actually. I think I want that. If I grab this... no, I don't want that. Morale and discipline. I mean, this is... yeah, I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this. And now I can have 4 relations, which means... hello, Rugi. Loses stability, loses inflation. I don't have an inflation. And I don't want to lose this stability already. Looks like I'm gaining inflation. Which means... hello, inflation guy. Well, except for I can't afford you. Quadi, huh? Where are you? Where are you? Quadi, down here. Who do you... allied with you? You're allied with you. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, I'm going to start improving with Saxony. I really want my other ally. Oh, wait, I don't even have an alliance. What the hell? Don't have an alliance with them yet, so I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab an alliance with up here, too. And this may just get me into a crap ton of wars that I don't really want to be in, but we'll have to sort that out as it comes, I suppose. So, alright, let's see. I can royal marry you. And that's been everybody, basically. I'm going to go ahead and start fabricating a claim up here. Alright, fabricate on the one I can. I got an extra guy, so I'm going to fabricate on the one I can for Burgundy as well. And that's really all I can do with my diplomats. I'm improving relation with one of my allies. Let's go ahead and move these guys all kind of at least together somewhat. So I'm going to move these together and split into two guys. Alright, merge you together, split in half, move half of you up here. Lost a tiny bit of attrition to that. Not much. It'll be fine. Okay, let's boost cost 99. I'm nowhere near that. So I really probably shouldn't be fabricating claims on two guys, but if an opportunity presents itself, I want to be ready. Yeah, a lot of people don't have heirs yet. I'd really like to grab an heir. I'm really kind of hoping that one of those pops. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. We're all set up, and we'll really get the game rolling next episode. I thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.